What's up, guys? We're finally back. I say that every time I stream. Oh, we're finally back, but it remains the truth. We're finally back. How we doing, though, guys? I know again it's been a while. I don't know if you guys watched the newest episode of the March to October. I just uploaded not even 2 hours ago, but in that one I talked about, you know, wanting to go live today and wanting to wow, I just completely lost my train of thought. Basically wanting to stream regularly. even though that's what I say all the time, and I still haven't done it yet. Toxic's here. What's up, Toxic? You might not be the only returning as long as this is the same mic, just with a different profile picture. I'm not 100% sure, but it could be. But yeah, we are we're gonna suffer through a little bit of White Sox theme team today. Same mic. All right, I had a feeling. It looks like, I don't know, it's kind of small for me looking at it, but is that a Caleb Williams right there? I can get on board with that. You mean like the main 6 to 8 viewers? Oh yeah, hopefully the rest of all the regulars show up today. Hopefully some non-regulars too, if we're being honest. Man, I feel like I had things that I was like planning on saying right here at the beginning, and I completely forgot. The one thing though, the one exciting change that I finally set up, long overdue, is I turned on like hotkeys for the stream here, and I set up a couple new scenes, I guess. So if we switch to the game here, I just did that by clicking my keyboard, but not just that. I set up to move down there, up here, and then even over on the other side of the screen. Look at me, I'm looking professional now. This almost looks like the real deal. So actually, if we're on the lineup screen, this is probably the best place to be right now. Oh, I'm totally flying around. Look at this. We can even go back to this screen at the click of a button. I feel like I have a couple more things I want to set up, but I gotta figure it out. I thought I could just like do it. I thought I would know how to just set it up, but I tried and I didn't really know what I was doing. But I want to get like a notification thing for when somebody subscribes to the channel. It pops up saying, oh, I just subscribed. And then like, I don't know, you know how people have those extra stuff on their streams, like it says like, oh, last subscriber here, last whatever here, and all that sorts of stuff. And I meant to get that ready to go, but like I said, I couldn't really figure it out on my own, and I didn't bother looking into it yet. But anyway, let's get going here with the White Sox theme team today, because it's not looking great. Obviously, the White Sox are not looking great. They're not going to get many good cards. They're not going to get much love from the game. But I just kind of disregarded this whole idea during Season 2. I never got around to debuting all the Season 2 cards. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take advantage of having these 4 wild cards, and we're going to go back and catch up on all the Season 2 cards that we missed out on. We're going to debut them. Obviously, we can only debut, what would it be, 4 at a time. So we're going to start out first game. We're going to have all the best or highest overall hitters in the lineup. So we're going to have Minoso, Grandal, Brooks Baldwin, Frank Thomas. All 4 of those are the wild cards. And then we're just going to have this Harold Baines out of position on the mound. But then after the first game, we have a lot of pitchers. Most of the White Sox cards in Season 2 are pitchers. So, yeah, we can see them here. We've got Hagen Smith, Noah Schultz, and then there's that Crochet. I don't know what I'm doing here. There's this Crochet, and then I got to click on Thorpe to see the other Thorpe. So, that's the plan today. Hopefully a lot of ranked so that I can get all these cards in, all these debuts happening, and then finally we can say we're caught up on the White Sox theme team. Dylan's here. What's going on, Dylan? There will be wild cards to fit in the outfield. I just think with how the team is right now, it makes the most sense to have it set up this way. Like Minoso I could put in the outfield. But yeah, the best core cards for this White Sox team are all already outfielders. So we still have like here, let me sort by Season 2. There's really not many more position players. It's just Tim Raines, Zach Collins, Tim Anderson, and then it's the other Luis Robert here. So eventually we'll get to those guys. But yeah, like we probably want to keep Mike Cameron and Garcia in the outfield just because they're they're the only good core options. This White Sox inventory is brutal right now. Oh yeah, true. I forgot that was the episode that came out just now. So Dylan, man, you got on that. You watched the entire 45 minutes, and then you're here. That's good stuff. I'll be honest, I was supposed to upload that episode and stream. This was supposed to be Tuesday, and now it's Friday. But on Tuesday, I was gonna upload that video, and then it ended up being so much longer, and it took so long to edit that, because you know, at the beginning of the video I mentioned going live after the video. By the time I was done editing the video and it would have been like uploaded, it would have been after the time that I had said I was going live. So I was like, well, I kind of can't just change the video now, so I have to wait till the next day to upload it. But then the next day, so Wednesday now, I actually had a chance to upgrade my phone. So I was busy then during the middle of the day, so then I couldn't stream or Wednesday, so then I couldn't upload the video either, because I talked about streaming later today. And then yesterday I was gonna do it, and then I went back in the video, and some of what I said was then out of date because I had pushed it back, so then I had to re-record bits of it and then re-upload it, and then by the time that was all uploaded, since it was such a long video, then it was too late again. But here we are today. That's all that matters. What'd you say here? When's the next pack attack? So yeah, I guess that's part of what I was just talking about, everything kind of getting pushed back, getting delayed. But yeah, next pack attack, I wanted to record it today before I stream, but I didn't quite get to it, so I'm probably gonna record it after stream. Hopefully it'll be up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really I don't know, I really want to get that regular again, like every other day type thing. Tomorrow would, oh, okay, so it's a good thing. I was like, I hope tomorrow setting you off doesn't mean a bad thing, but okay. Are we like ready to go here? Or was there, oh, I wanted to, okay, I knew there was something I was missing. I didn't actually adjust that. Uniforms. We gotta get White Sox uniforms on, because we can't just be the not White Sox for the White Sox theme team. Was I in home? If this is home, then, oh no, that's away. I feel like the city connects have to be at home, or else you're connecting with the wrong city. We'll go these. Why not? Little powder blue throwbacks. And then the city connects. I don't know how I don't have these. Where does this one come from with the sleeves? That's probably one that I want. Let's look into that real quick. What's the AAA team? The Charlotte Knights? What am I doing here? The sleeves, okay, so I can't just buy them right now. There's nobody selling it, but we'll make sure we get that at some point. Oh, the one that would have been the AA team, so that'd be the Barons. We can take a look at the Birmingham Barons. Here we go, right here. Should we throw the Barons jerseys on? What do we think? Code Dizzle's here. What do you think, Code Dizzle? Barons jerseys, or do we want to see the White Sox 70s powder blues? It's all up to you. Big pressure just joining the stream. I feel like there was something else that I was gonna, oh yeah, did the order go through? Because that's the other thing I realized, is there was that silver crochet for the bullpen. Did the order go through though? Actually, this won't be the screen that I can see it from. The order didn't go through. Okay, I guess we well, so here's the thing. Toxic said powder blues. Dylan, you say powder blues. But I left the decision up to Code Dizzle here, and he said to go Barons. So I gotta go Barons. We'll probably, I mean, the plan is today to play many games. So we'll see the Barons once, then we'll change it to the Powder Blues. I guess I didn't fully go through the roster here, so let me just go through the roster fully for this game 1 just to see what the theme team's looking like here on season 3. But the White Sox, at least from what I can remember, unless there is a brand new card, and I thought I looked and there was no brand new cards, but we don't have a season 3 White Sox hitter card yet. So it's all core and then the wild cards when it comes to the hitting. So it's just Captain Garcia, Silver now Luis Robert Jr., the Mike Cameron, Nicky Lopez playing short, Vaughn DHing, and then the 4 wild cards here that were debuting from season 2. We've got a bench full of just absolute studs. We're going to be using Harold Baines today, so we got a good starting pitcher. And honestly, the bullpen's pretty solid too, because we did get the Adam Dunn as a relief pitcher. And then just, again, refresher the way that I build the White Sox theme team. The rest of the team, I only use like White Sox inventory cards, but when it comes to the bullpen, I just expand it to anybody who's played for the Sox. So on top of Dunn, on top of Liam Hendricks as the core card, we've got Joe Kelly, we've got Jake Diekman, we've got Craig Kimbrell. And then, like I said, I try to put it in order for that Silver Crochet since we're not starting him in this first game, but obviously it didn't go through yet. But he might actually be decent with the boost, because also the boost, that does help a lot. We've got from Garcia plus 15 to contact and power against righties, and then plus 10 to the hits per 9 in clutch. And then pitching Captain Hendricks, that kind of fills in the rest of the holes. We've got plus 15 power lefties in clutch, and plus 10 to the Ks per 9 and walks per 9. So the bronzes, they turn into absolute studs, because now they're all silvers at least. 75 overall on Vargas and Benintendi, that makes him a silver, that makes him a stud. I also missed what you said last. They've talked about making different sport players in MLB jerseys. That'd be a sick MJ White Sox player. I don't know if I've said it like on the channel, so maybe I haven't actually been saying it for years, but at least to myself, I've thought for years it'd be so cool if they got the rights to specific players, and then maybe like around this time of year when the NFL season starts, it could be like the NFL program, and you get a Bo Jackson, you get a Deion Sanders, Tim Tebow. There's probably plenty of other guys I'm missing that have actually played in both leagues. Your favorite artist released an album a week ago, so you've been nonstop listening to that. Who's that? Who do we got? They did have Tim Tebow a while ago, and that was cool. Everyone, or most people, I should say, liked that card. Imagine playing with Kyler Murray in MLB The Show. That's my point. I mean, he technically didn't make it, but we do have draft cards in the game. So he was, the 9th pick or something like that? He was a first-round pick. Tom Brady, that's another good one. Until he retired, he was the last, at the time he retired, or right before it, when he was still technically an active player. He was the last active professional sports player to be drafted by the Expos, right? I wanted to make sure I said that right, but I think I did. Arrested Youth, Too Late to Start Over. I've never heard of that. Maybe I'll give that a listen, because I've been enjoying actually listening to newer music recently. I haven't been good at discovering new music, but I've kind of found a way lately. Wasn't there a popular golfer that played at the high level? I have no idea, but potentially. I'm rambling too much. Let's get into the game and then ramble more there. Part of the reason I'm also doing this today is we're still down at a 480 rating. I didn't play ranked at all on this account for months, so I dropped all the way down to 400. But I wanna, that's part of what I want to do streaming now. I don't know if you guys watched the last March to October or not, but I said in that one that the only way to do it is to just do it. So I really finally want to get on top of this whole streaming thing. But one of the things I want to do is just sit on here and play some ranked. So Did I put ads on? I did. Is that okay? I don't know. I always feel guilty about it, but I was actually, when the new season dropped. Actually, I forgot to set the lineup. Man, that was close. Forgot to set the order here. But yeah, when the new season dropped, I was watching Kyle, your friend Kyle's stream, and he had like 2.5 minutes of ads playing every 10 minutes. And I'm not saying anything bad about him, but it was just kind of like, okay, if somebody at the top can put in ads like that, I think I don't have to feel guilty about putting a few ads on during streams. What coffee am I sipping on? I don't know. It was just whatever K cup I grabbed. It was like a Starbucks thing. We probably want Minoso leading off. And then where'd he go? Brooks Baldwin too. Move Grandal to clean up. And then it kind of falls off a cliff here. I guess it's probably good like this, isn't it? All right. Do I like it black? I don't. I probably could and should drink it black like that because obviously that's healthier. I don't put too much crap in it though. I do like one little spoonful of sugar and then 3 spoonfuls of a cream, and I feel like to me that's like the right balance of actually like tasting the coffee flavor but also it not being like super bitter. Did I see NIU beat Notre Dame? Of course I did. That was like the most excited that sports have made me in years. I definitely missed a couple of your guys' messages, so I'm going back. Did the Cubs series end? It did. It was a while ago that it did, and I keep forgetting to upload it onto the stream channel, the VOD channel, so only the first half of that last stream is uploaded. But yeah, if you missed it, which obviously it seems like you did, the first half at least is on the second channel right now, the stream channel. Second half should be going up soon. And then Dylan, you asked a little while ago if I don't mind how much money do I make on each ad. I honestly don't know. I don't know how much I make on each individual ad, but it's not a ton. It's not much at all. You love MAC football, so much from being Midwest. Yeah, I don't really watch much college football, but I went to NIU, so. What don't you want me to spoil, Dylan? I'm assuming the Cubs? Is that what you're talking about? Alright, I am excited. I am very excited to see this Harold Baines on the mound because he has 2 very unique pitches that you don't see much. A running fastball, which this actually just looks like a 2-seam. I kind of thought it'd have some different break to it, but it sounded like my fan turned off, but I don't know. But yeah, the running fastball and a palm ball. Like, who do you see with that? I got to throw those first 2 pitches. Okay, I'm not really doing a good job not getting yellow releases. This is going to be where this pitch is fun. It's a weird pitch because it breaks like a 2-seam, but the gesture is just like a normal fastball. And you got a sweeping curve. Not many people have sweeping curves either. And this dude is not. I thought playing at what are we at, a 480 rating? I kind of thought competition was going to be easy. This dude's making me work here. Look at this. He's going to hit it all the way to the wall. Okay, we made the play. Wow, you guys popped off in the chat for a bit there while I was working on that first AB. They shortened the 4th quarter to 6 minutes because the team was losing so bad. Ooh. Okay, I don't know. If this guy's gone the opposite way twice, I might be able to throw a bit more fastballs in, and he'll have trouble getting around on it. At least hopefully. 87-10 final. That is insane. Have you guys ever seen, I don't know if I can't remember exactly what channel it's on, but what was it called now? The Secret Base channel. John Boyce used to be SB Nation. He had a really he had a series, I guess you could call it. It was just called Pretty Good, and he just kind of dove deep into stories that he considered to be pretty good. One of those was a college football game that was like a 220-0 blowout. You guys should watch that video. It's a really good video. Who's at catcher for this game? We got Grandal, and he's mowing guys down out there. You've seen it? All of those videos are great. What are we doing? Dude, I thought this guy kind of had it together with the swings he was making, but he's intentionally walking Minnie Minoso to lead off just so Baldwin can move him up to second. Okay. The Georgia Tech game from super long ago. I don't remember, actually. It's been a while since I've seen the video, so I don't remember the teams involved. Georgia Tech sounds right. Dude, am I just gonna single this guy to death here? Baldwin's gonna move all the way up to third. I mean, hey, this is all the season 2 guys in action right now. Worked a tough walk. You were almost right. He's gonna friendly quit, and now he'll probably quit. There we go. Well, so much for the Baines debut. Alright, well, I guess on the other hand, the faster we can move up in the rating, the better the competition will be. But I guess that means we're already moving on to phase 2 here. So yeah, Baines out of gas now, out of energy. So yeah, we got to take out one of the wild cards. I think what I want to do is keep 3, instead of like debuting all the other guys at once. I want to keep 3 of the better ones on the squad, and then only change out the pitcher, and then only debut like 1 new position player. So I think for now, actually we didn't even see Grandal taking at bat, so I should probably leave him in then. So actually what we're gonna do, we're gonna take Frank out since he drove in a run. We got to see that. So we're gonna take Frank out so we can see Zach Collins, and then we're gonna take Baldwin out. I guess we'll put in the other Baldwin, but then I don't know who should play second. Can Julks play? Oh, Julks actually can play second. All right, we'll get Corey Julks playing second base. Then we got to go pitcher. Who do we want to go with on the mound? Should we just go Hagen Smith? Go down the list here. I think this was the best we had from season 2 when it comes to the White Sox. I just took out Grandal. Did I? No, I didn't. I took out Frank Thomas. Where are we here? I guess we'll just do that. Move Julks down in the order. It's all good, Dylan. All good. I always appreciate, if you ever doubt something that I do, I always appreciate you calling it out, even if you're wrong, because there's plenty of times where I get something wrong. So it's always nice to be held in check. Well, I guess with that being said, did I have everything right here? Did I actually set this up right? Grandal stays in. Minoso stays in. Collins debuting behind the plate. Hagen Smith debuting on the mound. Seems right. You can't believe how bad the Sox have been. I can. I knew they were going to be... I mean, I guess actually I should say I can't, because I knew they were going to be terrible. I knew they were maybe going to have their worst season of all time. I didn't know they were going to have the worst season of all time, though. I thought they at least had enough players that... I don't know. It would keep them from a year like this, but wow. Is Smith the two-way? No, I don't think the White Sox have any two-ways. I don't know if you're thinking of, was it Jack Caglione as a draft card? Okay, I guess we'll try again. Oh, and you know what? Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. I set up this whole scene switching thing. Oh, I'm completely. That whole last game, I forgot to switch the scene, so I was just covering up the score. We won 1-0 on a quit, in case you weren't aware. They're about to break the record for most losses. I don't think that's true. Most losses maybe since 1900, but the year before 1899, you had the Cleveland Spiders, and they're 20-134. I don't think the Sox can still end up with 134 losses, but maybe. I should hit my next opponent's first batter in the face for revenge from the last guy ruining the debut. But then that just puts a runner on for free. If there was like a thing in the controller that could, you know, cause real pain instead of just putting a guy on base, maybe that would actually be revenge. Worst 162 game season, there we go. Now we're talking. Hey, there is no other team that's going to be making history this year besides the White Sox. That's the way to look at it. The White Sox are making history this year. Here we go, though, rocking the Barons jerseys. Poor random guy gets his hand broke. I mean, could you imagine they hype up the DualSense haptic feedback if they just crank it up and all of a sudden you're like cracking bones in your hand when you're getting jammed on an inside pitch. Did I just... Okay. Minnie Minoso going the other way on the first pitch of the game. I wasn't even on that. Good thing I left him on the team. Okay. Now let's see what Grandal can do. Didn't get in at bat last game. Dude threw the same pitch. How do you throw the same pitch after I just took it deep? I almost got thrown out at first. If I didn't have Grandal up to 4 speed right now, he would have been gunned down. Alright, there we go. There's a new pitch. Zach Collins, lefty-lefty, is not really the matchup we were looking for. And yeah, I'm getting jammed. I don't know. I wish I would have kept up with the Sox theme team, because like back when this Collins first came out, I actually used him a decent amount. I kind of liked his swing. Kind of liked the card. Oh my God. Stop throwing the sinker. Stop throwing the sinker. It's not working. Garcia, I didn't think that was going to leave off the bat. That was destroyed. That was a missile. This White Sox theme team. This might be the real deal. What is this all about? Now Mike Cameron hitting it down the line. I'm not missing anything right now. Except I guess the lefty-lefty sinker was Zach Collins. Ooh. You know, talking again about how bad the White Sox were, I was on their team baseball reference page the other day, and I saw that, at least according to baseball reference wins above replacement, as of whatever day that was, which was a couple days ago, the second most valuable position player on the White Sox roster this season is Yoan Moncada, and he played 11 games at the beginning of the year. Hasn't played since April, and he's the second most valuable hitter on the team. Like, how is that even a real stat? Oh, I don't think that's going to get down. Got to get around on that. I feel like he is starting to throw a few better pitches here. actually missing the plate a little bit. Nicky Goat Pez, you know what's up. Naperville Nicky. Blasted that one. That's okay. 3-0 in the first, sending what, 8 up to the plate? I think we'll take that. Alright, Hagen Smith. I have yet to use this card, but I've been excited to. I mean, once we get to the point of like the entire inventory being unlocked when season 4 starts, the entire Sox like pitching rotation is just going to be lefties. Especially now with that Harold Baines. You got a couple of Crochets. I guess there's the Giolito. I forgot about the season 1 Giolito. I'll take that as a start though. Hagen Smith getting him in the dirt. Okay, we're good. We are all good. We've got Mike Cameron out there.
Just missed it. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
There we go. 1-2-3 inning in Hagen Smith's first inning with the team. These Barons jerseys are working out for us so far too. Oh, that's a good swing. That's too bad.
Here's a big power threat. Minnie Minoso. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Okay. I mean, I don't think that was intentional, but you're hitting the guy that took you deep to lead off the game. I don't know. That might be worth a warning. Should I take off with him? A little bit of revenge. You're going to put me on first. I'll take second. Oh, and the thing happened. Of course the thing happened. Yeah, okay. Whenever I try and steal, man, whenever I'm like, oh, this might be an exciting time to try it, just glitches. Awful. And then I'm looking at strike 3. Not as good of a first or a second inning as the first inning.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Nolan Ryan. The lefty fires. And it's fouled away.
How are you guys feeling about the out of position stuff? Just out of curiosity, if you guys play Diamond Dynasty, because I find it fun. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Seemed kind of gimmicky to some people, but I don't know. I feel like it's fun. Okay, I kind of thought he swung and missed on that. It didn't really look like he made contact. You watch the out of position video, and we got what's this and gonna be? What feedback am I about to receive? Oh my god, he is making a swing like that on the sinker. See if we can get him this time on this one. There we go. We got him. You were cringing at how such good players could have like 40 contact and power and be getting hits. Then Bryce Harper has 100 both sides and he goes 0 for 5. He didn't go 0 for 5 though. He went 1 for 6, right? I think I got a base hit with him in like the 11th inning or something.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking
How have I been with being consistent with the gym? I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Oh my god, what a play! Look at Corey Julks at second base. What? Stopping on a dime? that might be one of the best plays I've ever seen. I don't think I'm exaggerating that. That was crazy. Okay. I almost wish he was coming up to the plate now. Oh, and then he's going to make a play. Because of course he is. You don't remember too long ago? I had fun with that video. I don't know. I thought it was a fun idea. I thought the video came out good. But numbers-wise, it hasn't done great. So, I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I was disappointed, though, because when I tested everything out, just like make sure I knew how to set the team up, you could bring in starting pitchers to play the field, but then when you went online, they only let you bring in relief pitchers. So like we would have seen Ellie in the game, Ellie De La Cruz. We would have seen, I forget who else I had planned. Maybe Mason Wynn. You're heading out, Codizzle. All right, I will see you later. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Don't know what I'll be streaming yet, but hopefully tomorrow we'll be live again.
As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. Stepped out, shined a two-way player, but Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World
Wow,
Series MVP for the second time in his career.
Some of the takes this guy is making from time to time. There we go.
Misses, that's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And now the catcher comes up to him, Paul Konerko.
Oh, is this the... Yeah, this is the Dodgers' Paul Konerko as a catcher. I was upset because at first I saw Paul Konerko was in that one pack, and then I was like, oh, he's not a White Sox card.
Side edge. And now it's even 1-1.
I'm not sure I did, Toxic. I mean, I know that's what some people say on like a 3-pitch strikeout. But other than that, I don't know. Truman Show? I've never seen that. But for like years now, that's been one of those movies that always is like, oh, that's a movie I should watch. And then I just never do. But yeah, it seems like a really interesting concept for a movie that I would like. So I don't know why I don't just get around to watching it.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Oh, you've never seen it either? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like whenever I do see like a clip or something or somebody referencing it, it's like, oh, that seems like an interesting one. There we go. Maybe the patience is coming back to bite him a bit.
On to the fourth, Luis Robert now. And here it comes. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
All right, let's get this offense going again. Put up the 3 in the first, and then nothing since then. Still can't believe Luis Robert has gotten to the point where he's a 77 overall silver. Like, come on, dude. And that's, yeah, not looking good.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now the DH, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball handed.
Didn't get enough of that one either.
In position. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Nicky Lopez. First time up was a pop out.
You thought I mentioned I was trying to go to the gym a while back? I don't remember talking about that. I mean, I feel like I should, but I've never actually committed to. So I guess to answer your question, if I did say that a while back, absolutely nothing came of it because I haven't gone to a gym. Maybe I do need to though. Maybe I need to build up some real life muscle and then it'll translate into the game. You know, pressing down the button just that little bit harder gives you some more power. I still have never gotten used to lefty splitters like that. I mean, it still ended up as a good pitch, but I want to get a perfect release. There we go. All right. You know what's funny too that I was just thinking about? I know we were talking a little bit about the NIU win over Notre Dame, but since I didn't get to the point yet of playing Notre Dame in the NIU Dynasty, whenever I get around to getting back onto that, that's the next game, is the Notre Dame game. I feel like it gives me a little bit more pressure now. Because NIU won in real life, I should be able to win in the game, but I don't have a good feeling about that happening.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Corey Jolks.
Jolks? Nope. I'm getting pitches right down the pipe like that to hit, and I'm not doing anything with it. Let's see if our good guys at the top of the order can get things back on track. Nope, I'm just going to be just off of it again. This dude's gotten away now with 2 fastballs right down the middle. I don't want to have a 1-2-3 pitch, or a 3-pitch 1-2-3 inning, so I'm going to take this first pitch, no matter where it is. Probably miss it anyway at this point. Okay, good take.
That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
And is that going to be 3 outs on fastballs right down the middle of this inning? What is going on? This is the White Sox. This is what it's really like. Except the part about actually winning 3-0. Okay, there we go. We're keeping contact weak on his end, too. I guess it doesn't matter if I don't score any more runs as long as Hagen Smith can keep him from scoring runs. That works, too. No Frank? We'll have Frank back in a bit. We had the first game end in an extremely early quit, and Grandal hadn't gotten an at-bat. I was going to take Grandal out to leave Frank in. Okay. Where did that come from? I guess that's what happens when I don't have Frank in the game, right? That's not going to get down also, is it? No, we got Garcia there. Can't let him build anything off of that. PC died, you're back. You're watching me on PC, on a browser? Interesting. I kind of just assume most people watch on mobile. I mean, that's the data I get, at least, is most people watch on mobile. That's always interesting though to look at, like on the back end, because you can see like the breakdown of what sort of device people watch on. I always find it interesting the people who watch me on like a TV, because I don't know, that just seems like a very different vibe than opening up your phone or going to YouTube on a browser. It's like if you're watching on TV, that's just like what you're sitting down watching. You're watching on Xbox, you'll be here till MLB games start. I wonder if watching on console just kind of falls in to the group of watching on TV. Because I feel like it doesn't specify, like, console. Yeah, that's TV. That would make sense. There we go. Finally, another good swing with some solid contact. Extra bases, get a runner on second. Let's bring him around to score again. I can't believe it's already the 6th inning and I haven't scored since the 1st. It's already the 6th inning, guys. When did this happen? How is this game going so quick?
Home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a ball the other way. That clips a corner. Hit the air, center field. Has this one sized up?
Man. It's been 50 minutes already, but that's just 50 minutes since the stream started. I mean, this game feels like it's been flying by. You were so excited to see 99 Swaggy V in the season awards pack today. Oh boy. Is it bad if I don't know who Swaggy V is? Should I know who that is? I don't know, man. I keep looking at strike 3. What am I doing? This is all-star difficulty at like a 500 rating. Swing the bat. Oh, Mark Vientos. Okay. I feel like he's had a good swing in this game, so 99 version of him could be good. I'm gonna get the bullpen loose just in case. Probably avoid these bronzes out there. Guess we'll just go Kimbrel and Diekman. Yeah, I don't know, man. With the season the Sox have been having, I haven't done a great job at keeping up with like the rest of the league. I am excited for the postseason though, because it'll almost be like coming back watching after an off season because of how little I've paid attention. Now for the season, you got Winker, Alvarez, and Vientos. You know who's had a crazy season 3 on this game with all the cards they're getting is the Cubs. Like, I feel like every new like content drop, there's a Cubs player. Like today I saw it was a 99 Sammy Sosa. We got that Chris Bryant a couple of days ago. They have the core Ernie Banks that you could earn last season that you could use. The main out of position guy was that 99 Rizzo. I mean, the Cubs have been eating good on this game. Braves might not even make the postseason. Are they not even like in the wild card? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been paying enough attention, but I kind of feel like the word has been it's been like Braves and Mets are going to be the wild card teams. Let's go, Nicky. Okay. I kind of thought the issue on that play was going to be getting it over to first. Didn't think he wasn't going to field it. One game back from the Mets, but aren't both teams in the wild card, or is only one of the two going to make it? Is there a team I'm forgetting? Oh, the Padres? But there's 3 wild card spots. I don't know. Maybe I need to look at the standings real quick. That might be a good idea. Let me just quick on my own here. What do we got? Oh, the D-backs. That's the team I forgot about, the D-backs. So yeah, it is between the Mets and the Braves right now. Okay. Dude, am I seriously not going to do anything for the rest of this game? Am I really just letting him get away with throwing pitches over the plate and I'll just hit him weakly? And then I keep doing that with every lefty hitter that comes up. I really thought after that 1 inning first game and then the first inning of this game, I thought I was just like on one today. Guess not. The 3-game series in the final week versus the Braves will decide the wild card. That should be a fun one. That might be a series I'll pay attention to then, with high stakes. Unless it's going to be happening around the same time that the Sox are going to be breaking records for losses, I might have to watch that instead. This is just pathetic now. I started off so good today, and then it's just pathetic. Unless the Braves keep losing to the... Imagine if the Braves miss out on the playoffs because they lost a series to the White Sox back at the beginning of the year. I mean, you guys just so happen to play the Sox during like the only stretch of time that the team was actually playing decently.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher.
Okay. So that's the only pitch he's done anything with today. He's hit 2 perfect opposite field home runs when I throw that sinker away. I can't throw another one now because I only have 1 more run of cushion.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Trying to keep good.
Dodgers are kind of not doing great. It does kind of seem that way. Like, there's a lot of good teams right now, but no, like, great teams. Like, all the good teams are around the same level. At least that's kind of what it seems. Okay. Might call it quits for Hagen Smith after he gets through this inning. I kind of just want to actually get a perfect release splitter, though, before I take him out. Oh my god, and he pulled it this time. He tied the game. The bats are going to have to wake up now. I really, man, I kind of didn't think we were in danger of even giving up the 3 runs. Just because of how the first 5 or so innings started. But this is taking a turn for the worse. And we're in the yellow energy after 65 pitches thrown. Alright, that's going to end the inning. It's going to end Hagen Smith's day. I mean, 7 innings, 3 runs allowed is not bad. It's just kind of fell apart at the end. It is like watching a White Sox game. Take an early lead, and then by the 7th inning, the pitching falls apart. Hopefully the bullpen can hold strong here. And hopefully one of these cards at the top of the order that should actually hit decently does something. Nope, that's fake. That's going way foul. No, the White Sox wouldn't score any runs. I guess like the now White Sox, yeah, they just wouldn't score runs. But like maybe the June White Sox, it would have been more like this. They would have put up some early runs and then stopped scoring so that the bullpen could give it up. That has to be extra bases. Yep, leadoff double to the gap. Is this one going to come around to score? We have to figure it out this time because we got to take the lead back. It's somehow already the 8th inning. This has got to be the batter right here, Grandal. And I hit it right to third. 103 off the bat. Now we got to actually get a hit with a lefty. Haven't done anything lefty-lefty today, but this has to be the time. And it's not. I don't know why I can't get around on that pitch. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, he misplayed that, and I thought it was going to drop. Wow. Crazy how bad the A's were last season, and somehow the Sox topped it. It's terrible, and that was terrible. Another one that I turn on with good timing, and I'm just like a little bit off of it, so it comes off the bat with nothing. This is... I'm sorry. Yeah, I wanted to take him out. He's got 3 righties coming up, so I guess we're going to go Kimbrel. I don't know. Thinking about Kimbrel coming to the mound as a member of the White Sox is not, like, a great memory. But this is Braves Kimbrel, so... Is this not staying in play? No. The A's aren't that bad this year. I mean, no team this year is that bad because the White Sox exist. That was, I mean, one of my favorite things this year as a pessimistic White Sox fan has been seeing, like, the kind of stats that put into perspective just how bad the Sox were. One of the best ones was back when they had lost their 20 games in a row. They were on that massive losing streak. I saw somebody say that if you went back to the first game of the losing streak, and instead of losing 20 in a row, they had won 20 in a row, they still would have been the worst team in the league. Or they would have been, like, in contention. They would have been, like, right around the worst in the league. Like, that's insane. Honest question, the Sox being bad doesn't ruin my fun for MLB The Show. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the show this year has just been a little worse in general, so I haven't been enjoying it quite as much, but I don't know if that's to do with the White Sox or just to do with the game. But no, I mean, even with all the White Sox focus content I make on MLB The Show, I don't, like, only use the White Sox when I play on my own. I still just kind of play the game like normal, so it would be fun to get more good White Sox cards, but other than that, I don't know if it really has much of an impact on me. Bad year of baseball in general. Yeah. I really hope they make some changes to the show next year. Like, I kind of hope it's not just them being like, all right, we're going to go back to what we used to do. Because we kind of forget that that was getting boring too. Like, the season of content in 22 was also kind of getting boring. I think that's why they changed it up. So, I definitely want them to go back to like a year-long power creep type thing. But I don't just want them to revert back to the exact same, like, content release model that they did before. They haven't updated March to October in like 5 years. Well, no, because they, what was it, 2 years ago they made it multi-season, or 3 years ago? Because it wasn't always, you couldn't always continue, or what am I thinking of? Because they also put the draft in. I don't know. I can't remember what year exactly you could continue on. You like Pack Attack? Well, thanks, man. I do too. This is like kind of an important situation here. I don't like that we have the bottom of the order up. Yep. I am not going to feel good about heading into the bottom of the ninth in a tie game. But I also don't feel good about Naperville Nicky doing something here against Felix Bautista. Okay, no, I mean, that keeps it going. That just means we got a bat with now Corey Julks out of the 9 hole, but if he can do something, we got a shot. and he can't do anything. Just barely late on it. I don't know if it would have made a difference if I wasn't. Our best hope is heading to extras. I still can't believe I put up 3 in the first inning, and then I've been shut out since. That's like 26 outs without scoring a run, because I think I scored all 3 with only 1 out on the board. Do I want to stick with Kimbrel, though? I forgot to warm up another righty. Yeah, I'll go Diekman. Feels like I should just get a new arm in. They need to update March to October still. I mean, I agree. I guess I didn't mean to come across like I'm saying they've done enough. But yeah, for sure. I want more roster control. That's pretty much all I want.
Brings it in, and there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Ryan.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter.
It's a good pitch.
Just makes everything slow down.
So many small changes that would take like 5 minutes to change. I mean, you think they're simple. I guess I don't know what goes into game development, but it doesn't seem like it should be difficult to say, hey, we've got a menu that exists that shows the award races in franchise. Let's just also put that in March to October. I mean, that doesn't seem like it should be much more than like a copy-paste situation.
And that is a foul ball. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can
There we go. Or even like a roster page. Like, how do you not have a roster page in the mode? You got the depth chart. You've got the trade management screen, which is basically the roster page, but you don't actually have a roster page. And exactly, yeah, give you the opportunity to send down players with their options used up. Put them on waivers. I don't care. There we go. I guess it just takes an inning that starts with the number 1. That's all we needed to get to the 10th inning, and then we can finally score again. Mini Minoso. I didn't even replay that. That wasn't me. This dude was impressed by that. If that stays fair. No, it's not going to. I don't think I got enough of that one either. There should be send down chances. Chance to send down a bad player if they play bad. Or just let you send down whoever. Whenever. I don't know, because I like the whole concept of those. Okay, and that one's gone. I mean, why couldn't I have done this throughout the entire rest of the game? But yeah, I like the whole call up chance thing, and then you get a player lock and a chance to boost the attributes. So I understand not wanting to let you like call somebody up whenever to trigger that, but I feel like you don't need that triggered. Like, if I want to call somebody up and keep their ratings, I should still be allowed to do that. You're gonna do something bad? What does that mean? Should I be nervous?
outside low, 3-0.
I don't think, or it might? No.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
I've missed way too many pitches like that, though, right down the middle in this one.
Takes low for ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here
I mean, I see the hearts flying in. I don't know if that means Jeff is here or somebody's impersonating Jeff. Oh, God.
on its way to the corner.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling, Toxic, when you said you were going to do something, and then I started seeing those flying in. I'm like, I don't know. I got a feeling it's an impersonation. All right. Let's get Adam Dunn in the game. Closing pitcher, Adam Dunn.
We all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better
I would say I half got fooled, Toxic.
it just breaks a ton.
I had my suspicions, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, let's not do that. Now he's got the tying run coming up to the plate, and he's already hit 3 home runs today. Who took over for this guy? Oh my God! Was that not a... I didn't miss my spot. I mean, fair play. Fair play to replay that one. Go ahead. Unbelievable. Where did that come from, too? I mean, I'm not saying he's been bad, but to take the 2 pitches before that and then swing at that one and then make a swing like that on it? I mean, the worst part about that is even if I get out of this, I don't really have much bullpen left. And actually, I should get the bullpen loosening. I really only have Hendricks and Joe Kelly. Dude, and he has all 3 outs still to work with. I mean, I kind of thought when I put up my 3 in the top half of the inning, I was like, all right, this should be over. That's a pitch. Gotta get there. We're not gonna get there. Oh my God, he didn't move. Diamond defense out there, and he didn't move when the ball was hit. Yeah, he's probably gonna bring in a pinch runner. Or no, he's gonna bring in a pinch hitter. Okay, I would have assumed he'd want more speed out there. Dude, honestly, if he takes another lead again, I'm gonna throw over. Yeah. Oh, and he went back. Okay. How can you use the best team in the game on varsity difficulty and they still drive on you and get a touchdown in 7th place? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the CPU in football games is just... It's just like that. 2 leads? Alright, I'll take my out then. If you're gonna get greedy like that, I'll take my out. And he just puts the runner right back on. Sure. I don't even know if I want to leave Adam Dunn in at this point. He's in the yellow. Okay. It was a good thing I left him in. 1 extra pitch. Last out. We just got to do it again now at the plate. I'm the pickoff master. I mean, there's not much to it except just knowing when to do it. Like, if you're going to take a second lead off of first, it's almost a guarantee. Especially with somebody without a good stealing rating. And for some reason, when a guy's on second and there's a lefty up at the plate, if you take even 1 lead, it's an automatic pickoff. Like, you just, no matter who's out there on second, they can't get back. Alright, I'll take it. Sets up a double play, but also gives us an extra runner on base. Vaughn? Vaughn might have gotten all that. Okay, Andrew Vaughn. Bronze out of the 9 hole, and he's going to put us 3 runs up above again. We needed that. That's exactly what we needed, because honestly, we need more. 3 runs wasn't enough last time. Nicky, is that going to drop in? Oh, it is. It probably shouldn't have. I don't know where he's going out there. Okay, but nobody out. We got another runner on. Let's keep pouring it on here. Get to see a new pitcher. I mean, really, this game, it was 3 runs apiece after the end of 9 innings. And now it's a 9-6 game in the 11th. He's hanging slider. I mean, he's been hanging sliders all game, and I haven't been hitting it. So I guess it's good that I finally did, but I don't know. That, oh my, Corey Julks. I didn't think I got a round on that. I think if they still had that little timing meter, that would have been late-sided good, and especially with somebody like Corey Julks, who doesn't have a ton of power, I didn't think I'd have enough. And now we actually have the good part of the order up. We could still keep going.
Just missed. High fly ball.
Dude, that's not carrying two, is it? That is not carrying two. Oh my, dude.
Distance gone.
All of a sudden, I'm up 12-6. I mean, it's the 11th inning. It's extras, and it's a blowout, and I still don't have an out.
12-6. And now Yasmani Grandal.
There. Oh, no, we're not fast enough to make that not an out. First out of the inning. I mean, if we put up runs like we did in between the first and second out, like we did between the first out, I mean, this might be like a mercy rule instead of a normal win, because no, I didn't get enough of that. I didn't get enough of that one. I'm surprised I got that much, actually. I don't know. What did I say? Toxic? Should I be worried? Do I need to delete the stream? Oh, we are still going, man. We are still going. Guess who's back? I don't know. It's a tough guess. Did I not just say Corey Julks? Because he was the one that hit the home run. Hey, you're not the first Mets fan in here today, though, Rubber Duck. See, of all the pitches I've been hitting this inning, that's the one I miss.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Cameron on at second with 2 down. And ball.
Okay, another walk. I mean, this sets up like the exact same way we started the inning. What does Vaughn want to do now?
And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
Oh man, Vaughn had a chance. It wouldn't have been quite 2 grand slams in an inning, but 2 3-run shots in one inning. Oh, I know. I saw that, Toxic. I saw it before you retracted it. I saw what you said.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jonah Heim.
You know what? I will get Dunn out of here just so he doesn't completely run out of gas. I guess I'll go Joe Kelly. I would think a 7-run lead now should be safe, right? We should be able to handle this. I shouldn't say anything until the game's over. I mean, there's one. He's got 1 back without an out, replacing the runner on second.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time.
Ryan now in the box comes up empty with a swing there. The other one.
Okay, there we go, Julks.
One on the ground.
It's all about the Mets, baby.
Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely.
That's is apparently my New York accent, so
And first offering is fouled off.
do great with accents.
Right-handed reliever. That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 1-2. 1 run across to the frame so far.
You're heading out, Rubber Duck. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Chase that time.
Hey, man, can we end this at bat? I'm about ready to not face Adrian Beltre anymore. Okay.
Plate, they'll do it again. And here it comes. Hit on the ground to the right.
Dude, how many pitches has this at bat lasted here?
In an era
This is about to be 10.
Strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this.
There we go. Finally found something.
Out there. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at
Is Edwin Diaz bad again? Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with things like that.
First offering is fouled off. Heim stands at second with 2 gone. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
It's fine. We can live with that.
Coming home.
We can live with that.
13-8 is our score.
He does good when he plays more often.
Pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Runner on the go.
Okay. That's going to end the game. That is... I don't even know how we got to that point. I mean, a 3-3 tie going into extras, and then it ends up 13-8, and it's almost feeling like it froze here. I think he might have just quit after realizing that second out, or the last out, was happening. Which, that's like, dude, just wait till the game's over. Now I'm not going to get to see the box score. If I wanted to look at replays, I couldn't look at replays. Just wait another 20 seconds, if even. Three-homer game for Minnie Minoso. 2 of them were in extra innings. You didn't even know Joe Kelly played for the White Sox? Yeah, man, it was like a year and a half, 2022, and then the first half of 23. Got some parallels in that one. All right, well, who's up next then? We got to get, I guess we saw Zach Collins, so we don't need him in anymore. We can go get Frank back. Got to actually filter to the White Sox. So yeah, we'll get Frank back in. Actually, I don't really want to take out Minoso. Actually, I should be down here, shouldn't I? I don't really want to take out Minoso, because he just had a 3-home run game, but that's kind of the only one I can take out right now. So we'll take out Minoso. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to take out Minoso. Or no, I do. I still would. Never mind. So we still need Tim Anderson, we need Tim Raines, and then we need the other Luis Robert. So I guess we can just go down the overall list. So we'll bring in Tim Raines, and he can play second base, right? Yeah, there he is. So yeah, unfortunately we got to take out Minoso after his big game we just had, but we get Tim Raines in for his debut, and then we'll get Hagen Smith out of here, get a new pitcher debuting. Probably just go Crochet. Got to do a little bit extra here to make that happen. And Crochet. There we go. So the All-Star Garrett Crochet is who we're going to be highlighting for this next game, the next debut. And then we've also got Tim Raines debuting, and we got Frank back in, Grandal staying behind the plate, and that's going to be our Sox theme team for this one. We'll change the jerseys. We saw the Barons, so now we'll go with our powder blues, and we're ready for the next game. Who was pitching in extras? We had Adam Dunn out there. He was the one who gave it up in the 10th, and then Joe Kelly finished it off. You lost Acuna to an ACL injury, and you're going to make the wild card if you make the playoffs. It sounds like a familiar story. Coffee's gone. Just don't face the Brewers. All right, we are back at home, and we're facing a gold. We're facing a gold start. He had a good rest of his team, so I wonder what's with the gold.
Chicago, a guaranteed rate field. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bomb Squad.
What do we got here? A 9-3 record. We might have a new, maybe a free game of the month guy with that kind of record.
Dansby Swanson.
What do we got here? Is he going to offer friendly? I got to move myself back up there. I'll get it down. I'll get on top of this.
The line and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was looking.
1-1 the count.
That would be. Imagine if we matched up with somebody named I'm the Worst. Actually, I guess this is the wrong account for that, though. I'm the Best is my Pack Attack account.
Here's a big power threat. Craig Biggio.
Guess all I'd have to do is play against the White Sox on my Pack Attack account. Then that would be the Best versus the Worst.
Slings to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's the power hitting catcher, Kenley Jansen.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
At least he seems like he's going to be swinging the bat.
Fastball, the featured pitch. Guy who was originally a catcher in the Dodger organization. They converted him to the mound, and he quickly made his ascent to the major leagues.
There we go. Couldn't hold up. Good first inning from Crochet. Let's see what Tim Raines can do. He's got big shoes to fill taking out Minoso.
Now it's the second baseman, Tim Raines. And a pitch. Radish.
Okay, that was
Second season.
actually a good spot to start off with.
Seamer. A sinker.
That was another good spot. That probably should be a strike. Honestly, gameplay-wise, that's something I kind of hope they change next year is... Like, if it's touching the zone, it needs to be a strike.
And that's just foul.
Ah.
Harper.
I mean, he's got a low overall pitcher, but he kind of threw some good pitches there, so that's a little scary.
Just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Yasmani Grandal, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Radish, he has a reputation.
That's not going to get through.
Working himself out of tough situations.
Toxic, I don't know if you noticed, but I finally started trying to post some Pack Attack episodes as shorts again. I feel like I remember that was you, one of my last streams talking about that. So hopefully that brings some more people into Pack Attack. That's a good swing. All right, Frank's back in the lineup. Yeah, I think I've only done a couple more episodes, so it's not like I've put out a ton, but they've actually done pretty decent, at least in terms of what my channel does. So hopefully the more of those I put out there, the more new people will discover Pack Attack.
All set for the start of the inning. Trey Mancini now. The line of the pitch.
They don't really come on your feed unless you're in the subscription shorts. That's interesting. Just how YouTube works.
This to third. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Yeah, I don't use shorts too much myself. Honestly, I never watch shorts on my phone. The only times I'll watch shorts is like if I'm just scrolling through YouTube on my computer and a short will pop up and then I'll kind of get sucked in for a couple more of scrolling. Is there going to be an NIU episode once a month? I mean, that's the pace we're at, isn't it? But no, I'm hoping... I mean, I've said this so many times, but hopefully this time's different. I'm hoping that I'm going to, stream more often, and streaming more often means NIU happening. So the hope right now, the goal is sometime next week will be the return to NIU. How many check swings did that guy get in that at bat?
It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's
And now he's going to bunt. Okay. I mean, I guess I get that lefty-lefty, but I don't know. It would have made more sense if he had no outs. Unless he just gets a hit now, and then I'll be the one proven wrong. DeGrom is back on the mound. I had no idea he was going to be back this season. There we go. He doesn't get the check swing that time. How much longer do I think the stream's going to go? No idea. I kind of just wanted to get all these Sox cards debuted. So I think we still have, what? After Crochet, it's... Is it just the 288s? Is it just Cannon and then Thorpe? So if those are the only two left, then probably 2 more games after this one.
Now
504 days since DeGrom pitched last. Wow. He's I mean, he's always now going to be one of those guys that's like a what if he stayed healthy type thing. Cuz I mean, he legitimately had the chance to be considered like the best pitcher of this generation of players if he didn't get hurt all the time. And I'm not saying anything new there. Everybody knows it. Just like Trout. I think Trout got enough time in that he's still considered a generationally good player. It's just obviously a shame he hasn't been able to stay healthy now that he's getting older, because he could have turned that into like an all-time like great. Yeah, Toxic, you're right. I mean, if he was able to stay healthy, and I mean, at this point in his career, with where he's at age-wise, he still could have been playing at the top of his game. So it's not even, it wouldn't even have to be like the decline of his career. But even if it was, as long as he kept putting up numbers like Pujols, it's like what, after Pujols was like 32-ish was kind of when he dropped off, but he just kept playing, kept putting up numbers. All of a sudden is up to 700 homers. Not gonna score again. We gotta find whatever we found in extra innings of last game. He could have been the best player of all time, let alone outfielder. I mean, he was definitely on pace for it. If you look at the wins above replacement leaderboards, I mean, he's still what, like top 5 for center fielders?
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us.
Also, it's so funny that the Angels do nothing to help Ohtani or Trout. See, that's the one thing I always remind myself as a White Sox fan, because you always feel like, oh, we have it the worst. We're the most miserable franchise, but I still kind of think the Angels have us beat. I mean, you have legitimately 2 of the best players of the last 25 years or so, maybe, on the same team at the same time, and you don't even come close to making the playoffs. Like, how are you that bad of a franchise that you can't take 2 of the greatest players of the era and make the playoffs with it?
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Thomas, and they take care of Gallo for the out. So the lineup flips over. Dansby Swanson stands in.
It'll be like a 3-10 final score where Trout is hurt and Ohtani hits 3 homers. It's the tungsten arm O'Doyle tweet, right? That one tweet that everyone always references, like, oh, Shohei's done something for the first time since like 1926, while Trout hit 2 home runs and the Angels lose, 9-3 or whatever. Ooh. Just like that, we're playing from behind. After another torn ACL, we'll have to see how Ronnie is next year. Can I not pitch? Okay. Thanks, game. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know much about Ronnie Mauricio except he had a Future Stars card in the show a couple of years ago. That was pretty good. Oh my God, Nicky Lopez. You've got gold fielding. I know shortstop's a secondary, but it's still gold fielding. How is that twice now in the last 2 games? He's bobbled it. Oh, Acuna. Yeah, I thought you were talking... Okay, yeah, I just assumed Mets fan you were talking Mauricio. That's a good thing he fouled that off because I pressed the wrong button. I would have looked like an idiot throwing it to second base and he's stealing third. Call it a swing? No? Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah, man. Selfishly with Acuna, I did like a fantasy draft, and it was a best ball thing for baseball this year. So it was like you draft your team at the beginning of the year, and then you don't worry about setting your lineup or anything. It's just like whatever your top scorers are of the week, that's who's in your lineup. I think I actually had the first pick in the draft, and I took Acuna, and then he gets hurt. And then I took Trout with either my second or third pick, and then he gets hurt. So needless to say, I had quite a bad year.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tim Raines, the next to hit, 0 for 1, he grounded out to first his last time.
There we go, Tim Raines picking up his first hit in his debut. I should want to run with him, even though stealing doesn't seem to work for me. I'm not going to take off first pitch though. We're gonna be strategic about this.
Now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one just
Okay, I'm going to take off here. Still going to have to swing though. We got a good jump. It only minorly glitched, so we're in there. A stolen base actually worked. It's a miracle. And then we're going to drive him in. That is what speed does. That's why I want to steal bases, and I get so frustrated when it doesn't work. Because that's what happens when it works. This dude is dealing with Bradish. It took me manufacturing a run to get a hit off of an 81 overall. There we go. Frank doing it again. He's hit 3 singles today. That's what he's done in his debuts. You had the second pick, and the guy in front of you took Ohtani. I mean, it seemed like Acuna would have been a better pick than Ohtani this year, right? Didn't really work out that way. We've broken this open though. That was a good swing. That one felt nice. I don't think this dude's dealing with Bradish anymore.
And downstairs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh my God. Oh, I have figured something out, guys. I have figured something out. Back-to-back perfect home runs. I mean, I guess this is just what this team is doing now. I can't hit for a couple innings, certain amount of time, and then all of a sudden it just pours on in one inning.
How good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This is definitely a skewed perception of what this Sox theme team can do, since my rating was kind of down in the gutters going into these games today. But still, with how this inning is looking, I know it's early, but we're looking like we're on our way to a third win in a row with the Chicago White Sox.
Now it's the DH, Andrew Vaughn.
I mean, this is what I do. this is what my channel's become this year, is a haven to not be disappointed about the White Sox.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Got the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base.
Yeah, new arm in is probably going to calm down now.
Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
That misses the zone.
Bailed out there.
That's ball 2.
Okay, well, that was bad. Have they done that this year? 3 wins in a row? They had to have, because they swept. Did they sweep Cleveland? I think they also swept the Rays early on in the year.
Pulls that one foul.
Maybe they didn't sweep Cleveland. Maybe they just won 3 in a row, and it was a 4-game series. But I know they won 3 in a row against Cleveland, whether it was a sweep or not.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
Dude, I want to crush one with Nicky Lopez. I want to hear that perfect sound, and I want to see if it can actually go anywhere.
Righty delivers.
That's not going to happen on that pitch. Who's the White Sox pitching captain? It's Liam Hendricks. It's like the, well, obviously 87, because all the captains are 87s.
Back at guaranteed rate field. And here's the first baseman. Bryce.
Which kind of sucks that one card we won't get to see debut is that 96 Liam Hendricks that came out in Season 2, because it's just not worth it to sit down the captain and lose out on that boost to get a better version of Hendricks in.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Toxic, you, if I'm being honest, you can't hurt me with what you can say about the White Sox. You can't hurt me any more than the White Sox hurt me themselves.
And there's one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, I guess Crochet would be considered the only good White Sox pitcher, even though that's probably up for debate if you can even consider him good after the All-Star break.
In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz.
There we go.
2 out. 2 outs. Base.
It is funny, Cease leaves and gets his no-hitter. I thought the cool part about that was when he came up like 1 out short when he was on the White Sox from throwing a no-hitter. It was Luis Ariz that broke it up, and then now they're on the same team, and Ariz was the one that gave the ball to Cease after the final out. Just one of those little moments. I was like, oh, okay, that worked out nicely.
There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a
I mean, the one fun part
hitter's not exactly
is there should actually be, okay, didn't let me dive. Nicky Lopez struggling at short today. But we should see a lot of former White Sox represented in the playoffs this year. You got Cease on the Padres, Kopech on the Dodgers, Eloy on the Orioles.
To the plate in this one. Liner.
Okay, I don't like this.
Throw stops.
Let's get this third out here.
2 on.
your geometry teacher from last year went to Cease's high school and actually knew him. I feel like I remember you telling me about that. That's pretty cool. That kind of reminds me. I think you said, Toxic, at least you haven't watched the newest episode of the March to October yet, so I won't spoil anything. This isn't really a spoiler, but the situation came up where there was a player that appeared on screen that didn't go to my high school, but went to a high school in my area and played against my high school. So you're going to get going. Time to be a nervous wreck playing the Phillies. Well, good luck. Or, I don't know, Toxic, you probably don't want me to say good luck. I don't know, I don't really have a dog in the fight. So, I guess good luck not being nervous is what I'll say. Really ride the fence. Thanks for hanging out, though. Or I guess it's not ride the fence, right? It's sit on the fence. Well, you said something a little wholesome there, Toxic. You can forgive him for being a Mets fan since he acknowledges other teams' talent, and then you immediately turn around and wish him bad luck. Wow. That is a pitch you want back. And I missed that one too. All right, that was 3 pitches. I probably should have been able to hit that inning, and I go down 1, 2, 3. You know, come to think of it, and I know our Mets fan's gone, so I probably shouldn't even be saying this just to you, Toxic, but I did do a March to October with the Mets, and I've never done one with the Braves. So I almost feel like by default I should be rooting for the Mets, right? I don't necessarily feel like I like the Mets or the Braves more than one or the other, but I'm at least a bit more familiar with the Mets. Or at least last year pre-trade deadline Mets.
Now the number 2 hitter, Craig Biggio. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the...
Man, Crochet's energy's already getting low. I guess that's another thing that would be nice going into next year is kind of find the middle ground with the whole pitcher energy situation. Because, oh, he's done. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. We don't need to worry about Crochet's energy. Complete game for him. So what, we've had... I guess last game wasn't a quit. It's just he dashboarded as the final out was being made. But that's now three wins in a row with the Chicago White Sox. And we're not even done yet. We've gone up, I think, 110 rating because we're up to 590 after that one. Competition's going to start getting a little tougher. But who's next then? We saw Tim Raines. We'll probably go ahead and take him out. And... I don't know, who'd be the next highest overall that we haven't used yet as a Season 2 card? Is it just Tim Anderson and Luis Robert? I think it is, because we only had 2 pitchers left, and I kind of planned it out, so it worked out. So I think we'll go Luis Robert next. Kind of find somebody to play second base, though. You know what? Vaughn can play second base. That'll work out for us, right? Who DHs though? Now that's the question. Should we get Miguel Vargas, the future of the franchise, in? I guess we could go Corey Lee. That actually might make a bit more sense. We'll go Corey Lee. We'll get Season 2 Luis Robert Jr. in. And then Crochet can take a seat. And we will bring in Drew Thorpe. So we're getting down here. Maybe I should have planned this out better because I used my better players against worse competition, and now that our ratings gotten better, we're going to be using the worst players. But 88 overall Drew Thorpe with the boost going up to a 95. 103 hits per 9 is what he's gone up to. He should be solid. I'm not really too worried. And then Luis Robert Jr., an actual good version of him here. Always a fun card for me to use. We'll get him batting leadoff here. And I guess we'll also see Corey Julks. Or not Corey Julks. Did I just call Corey Lee Corey Julks? Different people. False alarm. The game is on the New York City channel, so you don't get to watch the game tonight. Oh, man, that sucks. Why, what's the difference there? I guess I don't know what local New York TV does, but are you a Mets fan not in New York? Because you'd think if you were in the area, you'd be able to watch. Why did I just click on events? We're not playing events. All right, Drew Thorpe it is. Luis Robert making his debut also. And man, when this card of Drew Thorpe's came out, that was a point in time where I was kind of excited about him because he was kind of looking good as the young pitcher just came up, and then he got shelled a few times and that excitement faded a little bit. But I still got faith in the guy. You live in Binghamton, where the Mets AA affiliate is. The Rumble Ponies. That's one of the best names out there. So you're on local blackout for Mets and Yankees games. Oh. Really? I wouldn't have thought that's how it worked. I guess I don't really know where Binghamton is. For some reason, I was thinking Birmingham, but Birmingham is the White Sox. You get SNY, which is normal Mets channel, but there's also Pix 11, which is a New York City channel. They split games. Oh, 45 minutes south of Syracuse. So you're still in the state. Okay, like I said, for some reason I was thinking Birmingham, and I was like, you get local blackouts being that far away? No! I actually thought that was going to be a good swing. That had more break on it than I realized. Ugh. My timing was there at least. Oh my god, okay. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Don't miss that. Okay, that's better. That's gone, right? We got enough of that. Grandal? Yeah, that's gone. Way gone. Into the bullpen. Early 1-0 lead. We're still on a roll. Pix 11 is NYC only, so you're blacked out on MLB TV. Yeah, those are such dumb rules. I mean, I think with the way the blackouts work, if you're someone who lives in Iowa, there's like 5 or 6 teams that you can't watch. Like, you can't watch either of the Chicago teams. I think it doesn't let you watch St. Louis and Minnesota and maybe even the Brewers.
Just getting started here in the top of the first. Yeah, there's ball.
You can't watch the game till big inning starts at 8 p.m. I'm assuming 8 p.m. would be my 7 p.m. And sure, let's go ahead and ground into the double play, end this inning. But yeah, I'm assuming my stream won't go too far past my 7 p.m., your 8 p.m., so that might work out nice.
Third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr., and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Ooh. Well, I don't know if anybody's getting to that one as a second baseman, but definitely not Andrew Vaughn.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the inning.
Oh my god, and he took off on the first pitch and I threw a circle change. Good thing he swung.
It's so fun to watch.
He's going to take off again. I'll slide step. We're not even going to get him. He got a perfect jump.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Witt at second with nobody out. Up the middle.
Okay, Nicky, you better make this. Nicky Lopez cannot play shortstop. I don't care what his fielding rating is. That is his third mistake so far of this stream. And he's taken off again. Wait, I can get him at home here. There we go. I mean, his speed is definitely causing issues, but he wasn't fast enough there. Now, if we get that same result, actually we won't because he's going to take off. I'm going to bet he doesn't take off on the first pitch. Yeah. Now, I'll throw a pitch out. Okay, that didn't work.
Pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. 2 on, 1 out. And the count 1-2.
You know what? Nah, I can't commit to it. I was gonna pitch out again, but no. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't. Good slurf. We might be able to work our way out of this. Oh, we're gonna need to have a play made though. There we go. Garcia's there. I think either of them were getting there. That was a good job working out of that.
That is the third out of the inning.
I mean, 88 overall, Drew Thorpe. I mean, I was kind of worried about him, but that was good. It was very nice.
In center field, but today starting in left. And that's in the dirt.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets up there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Swinging a ground ball. Biggio.
I want to not miss a pitch like that. I feel like just overall in this stream, I've seen a lot of pitches over the meat of the plate that I've timed up, but not necessarily made good swings on.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wasn't ready for 102.
Triple digits.
And apparently I wasn't really ready for a curveball there either. Although that's another good timing swing. Not the greatest discipline.
Here's the second baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Definitely feels like this guy is a little better at the game than some of our earlier competition. So I really, more than before even, probably have to get the offense going.
2 down, nobody on.
And just as I say that, we hit a perfect and it's an out anyway.
Back here at Oracle Park, bottom half of inning number.
Wow. Parallel 5 Season 1 Newt Bar. I almost feel like that's scary. Although it doesn't have to be. 1 pitch rollover.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now at the plate, Bob Gibson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Trying to think of what I should do tomorrow if I'm saying I want to stream again right away the next day. Like, should I just, I've been saying I just kind of want to play some normal ranked with a God Squad. Should I just do that tomorrow? Should I start up a new live March to October? I don't know. But I do want to try and get live again. That's not good. That is 100% at least a triple. Okay, he is going to stay at third. 2 outs in the inning, so as long as we don't give up another hit, we're going to be fine. God Squad would be fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, I feel like for some reason I've had the feeling of like, oh, if I'm gonna stream, it needs to be something, you know, like I gotta have a new installment of a series or something. But that's totally the opposite of what it has to be. I can just hop on stream, play some chill games of ranked or something, and I don't know why I don't just do that. So that might be what I want to do. Because I don't really do that, you know, even in videos. I either restrict myself by using the pack attack team, or I you know, do some other type of team build. And you say this is what I'm doing right now, but it's kind of not, because I'm using the White Sox theme team. So it's not necessarily about the ranked aspect. It's more about using the White Sox cards, which that is going to be a good result for Nicky Lopez. Why would you dive for that? Why am I going to third? Actually, this is a bad choice. We're in, though. We're in. Nicky Lopez with the leadoff triple. And I got to get around on that. We can't... Oh, wait. What? I have to imagine the game, like, overrode his control there, because there's no way he couldn't get to that. Well, great job, Robert, in your debut. 3-pitch strikeout when we need to drive a run in. And then I'm missing that. What? You can't just stop hitting once the runners get on. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A leadoff triple, and then I get jammed on a blooper. I strike out, and then another jam blooper. Frank's got to come through. I don't think Frank has not gotten on base yet in this stream. I think he has 3 singles and a walk. And Frank, no, don't be making diving plays. Oh, we're safe. Why did he go to second? Okay, Frank comes through. Sure. Is that going to get through also? I'm sending him. 74 speed should be enough. Is this going to be the breakthrough inning? I think it is. A couple runs on the board. We still got a chance. Still got a chance for more. Oh, I thought I got a round on it. Yeah, that's not going to drop in. I'll take my 2 runs, though. Solid inning. Build on the lead. My sound, though, I don't know why this happens, but it's like the sound from the game, I have it coming through my computer so I can actually hear it. But it's like over time it gets off track. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, we're there. We're there. I don't know what happened to him when that blooper of mine dropped in, because I feel like that sort of thing doesn't happen to me, where it just like kind of forces me to hang back and not catch it. There we go. Nicky Lopez. He got it there. He can make a play.
Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. This kid is so special. He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Popped in the air.
There we go. We got Jeter. You know what I just realized? I haven't actually asked you how to pronounce your name. Is it Asmund? Is it like Asmonde? Because I was gonna ask you what, as a Mets fan, you feel about Derek Jeter, and then I realized I didn't even get it confirmed how to say your name. What's he doing here? He's not headed out, is he? No, if he was quitting, he would have been out by now. You gotta go soon? How soon? How much longer do I got you for? Like 20 minutes maybe? I don't know then. I might, if you're headed out, I might call it after this game. I mean, not to only base what I do off of who's watching, but if you're out of here, there'd only be like two people left watching, so I might just hold off this last debut for one more day and call it quits on the stream after this game, if this guy even comes back. Because we've been sitting here paused now for over a minute. If I just hurry, maybe we can stay. I mean, it's not really up to me. Unless I just kind of go off and make him quit. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you guys are the only two left and both of you are kind of heading out relatively soon, I might just make this the last game. And I feel like he can probably get away with just throwing that pitch every at bat. I'm not getting around on the fastball right now. Yeah, look at that. What? It's like I'll look good at the plate, and then the next inning I can come up and just miss everything.
Fires across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky? Nope. Didn't get enough of that. We need a better swing. If we're going to get some launch angle on the ball with Nicky Lopez, it's got to be like a perfect... Look at this view. That's cool looking.
Bottom 4, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is...
Robert's got this. Robert's got this. Yeah, he's going to run that down. No harm. Not even a worry.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman.
Inner city view is actually sick. Yeah, they have that on a couple of parks. I think Guaranteed Rate has a little outside view. Is this just going to be what this guy does now? Sit here paused every inning until he runs out of time? What's going on, guys? What is going on here? Anything random on your mind to keep us occupied while we sit here waiting paused? This guy's really killing the chances of a second game. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like regardless of when this game ends, I might just end the stream after this one. I know we still have Cannon to debut and that gold Tim Anderson, but I feel like I mean, if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, I could just like play their debuts and then switch to a God Squad and play some ranked from that point. So that might be what I do. There we go. Vaughn at second. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Do I know any other college football players now? Was the Notre Dame quarterback's name? Riley Leonard? That might be the only one I've added to the repertoire.
And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I don't know. That's really the only game I've watched so far this year was that NIU Notre Dame game.
Remains 0-2.
And I still don't know any. Oh no, I guess yeah, I know Ethan Hampton now. Household name after that performance. Are we gonna get here? Nice. All right. And then the cornerback. I more remember the cornerback from the NIU game we played on stream, but Jayshon Prophet. I think the other running back's name was. Oh, well, now I don't remember. It was something Williams. I was going to say Grant, but I feel like that's not it because that's a basketball player. Look at this guy here. Every half inning, we're sitting here paused. What are we doing? Who's he texting? Put the phone down. I mean, if we do get to the point where I can take a pause time or win, I'll just do that. Because, like, shouldn't be sitting here paused this long anyway.
Pitch. There's a strike. Jones goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017.
Is he not paused this time and we're just about to see an auto pitch? I'm geared up for the fastball right down the middle. Nope.
Just missed.
Guess he didn't take quite that long then.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Maybe I'll play some Battle Royale actually tomorrow. I haven't played any Battle Royale from the new season, so I gotta make some progress in that program. I feel like the Battle Royale streams I've done in the past have been fun. Maybe we get a return of Willie Joe.
Chris, we were excited to watch him.
That was his name, right?
Is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting.
Dude, I can't hit with this Luis Robert Jr. I've been late on so many fastballs with him in every at-bat.
In one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
One down, base is empty.
Well, at least I fouled that one off. Still wasn't really on it. Ooh, okay, it did get past him. Thought that was just going to be another line out. I don't know why he would go away from throwing fastballs when I can't hit that, but it helped there.
About that one, breaking ball down and in, did a nice job.
Nope, and we're paused again. How long is this one going to last? We only got 30 seconds left. Is that going to be it? I think that's going to be it. Double zeros on the clock. And give him a couple extra set. Oh, and he is back. All right, well. Guess that's my fault for not pressing square right away.
And now it's going to be Yasmani Grandal.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. On it enough to put it in play.
Runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock.
I don't know. Ever since, and I know they changed it. I know they... Wait. Oh, yeah, that's going to go. Frank Thomas comes through again. He is perfect. He's perfect in the stream now. I think that's 5 hits. I think he's 5 for 5 with a walk. And that, okay, that left him. He's done now. We didn't need the pause timer win because we're just going to make him quit immediately after. Let's make this official though. I'm always nervous that when it does this, it's actually a freeze until we actually see the thing pop up. So, there it is. All right, it's official. I do think that's where I'm going to wrap up the stream because, according to what I can see here, Toxic Man, you're the only one left. So, thanks for sticking around. But if you're heading out here in a couple minutes, I'm not gonna get started on another stream and or another game and stream to absolutely nobody. So we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Oh, it says 3 watching for you. Why do you get more up-to-date stats than I do? Oh yeah, it does say 3. I guess I have 2 different views, and the one that just kind of shows up for me is a little behind. Anyway, though, I do think I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I mentioned earlier I need to record Pack Attack today for it to go up tomorrow. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here so I can record Pack Attack, get that up tomorrow, and then after Pack Attack's live on the channel, I'm going to go live again. I'm saying it right here. I'm just going to say it because if I say that I'm going to do it, then I have to do it. So we'll be live again tomorrow. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm thinking between either Pack Attack or not Pack Attack. I have to record Pack Attack. I'm thinking either Battle Royale or just some ranked with a God Squad. Either way, though, make sure you be there. I'm sorry I'm leaving right when looks like somebody new comes in. JT Lewinston with... Who's that? Is that Asuka as the picture there? Either way, though, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, everybody who stopped by. Thanks for hanging out. And, yeah, we will be back tomorrow. It's official. I'm saying